Let's hit private equity, Gail. Just like technology, we can't escape the influence that PE investment in accounting firms is bringing us. What implications does this have for accounting generally? And how do you advise firms navigate the PE question?
So, number one, it's very controversial. As you know, there are proponents and then there are detractors, and then there are people in the middle. I say, when people ask me about what do I think about PE, I say that this is a
A
yowie
yowie.
uh, or a meowie. My opinion, while interesting, is irrelevant
Right.
because it's happening, and so therefore it is what it is. Therefore, now what do we do about it? I use this when I talk to my firms, and I use a picture of a skyline that has a Space Needle looking thing in
Okay.
it. And I ask them what city this is. And they always say Seattle, but it's not. It's Atlanta. And when I moved to Atlanta, that was the tallest building. And then I flip up today in Atlanta, and it's like halfway higher than all the tallest buildings. And that's because the Olympics came in here in 1996 and flooded us with all kinds of money. And so the same thing is happening with PE in the CPA profession. They're flooding us with gobs of money, and therefore the neighborhood is changing, ladies and gentlemen. Look around you. There's going to be big, tall buildings, and they're going to be very different looking than whatever it is you're living in today. Therefore, the important thing about PE is that they're not only bringing all this money that changes the neighborhood, but they're bringing two other really important things. One is an incredibly fast pace. So we've been living life in the right-hand lane for 100 some years. At least we're not on the shoulder of the road, but we're in the right-hand lane. And here they come tearing down the left-hand lane. I mean, and it's like, if you don't you better either get in the left-hand lane and get going, or you're just kind of going to be left in the
Yeah.
dust. So pace, that's the other thing they bring. And then the third thing they bring is all these incredible best practices from the corporate world that I was talking about, that I came from and have been doing this work for many years over here. And that means that there are going to be things in firms that are growth related for sure, and technology related for sure, and labor deployment related for sure, that are having us change our ways, so to speak.
For our UK audience, we drive on the left-hand side of the road, so the right-hand lane is actually the fast lane.